The story of Muhammad PBUH. More than 1400 years ago, in the hot desert land of Arabia, there lived a man whose life changed the course of human history. His name was Muhammad ibn Abdullah, peace be upon him. He was not born a king, a scholar, or a wealthy man. He was born an orphan. Yet, through honesty, patience, and faith in God, he became one of the greatest leaders the world has ever known. Muhammad PBUH was born in the city of Makkah in the year 570 CE. His father, Abdullah, passed away before he was born, and his mother, Amina, died when he was only 6 years old. After her death, Muhammad PBUH was cared for by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, and later by his uncle, Abu Talib. Life was not easy for him, but these early hardships made him strong, humble, and kind. As a child, Muhammad PBUH was different from others. He never lied, never cheated, and never hurt anyone. People noticed his good character and began to trust him deeply. As he grew older, he worked as a shepherd and later became a trader. He was known throughout Makkah as Al-Amin, which means the trustworthy. People trusted him with their money, their goods, and their secrets. One of the people who trusted him was a noble and intelligent woman named Khadija R.A. She was a successful businesswoman and hired Muhammad PBUH to trade on her behalf. She was impressed by his honesty and noble behavior. In time, she proposed marriage to him. Muhammad PBUH accepted, and their marriage became an example of love, respect, and support. Khadija Ra stood by him during the hardest moments of his life. Even before he became a prophet, Muhammad PBUH disliked the injustice and cruelty of society. People worshipped idols, treated the poor badly, buried baby girls alive, and fought meaningless wars. Muhammad PBUH felt deeply troubled by these actions. He often went to a cave called Hira, outside Makkah, to pray and think in silence. One night, when Muhammad PBUH was 40 years old, everything changed. In the cave of Hira, the angel Gabriel appeared to him with a powerful message from Allah God. The angel said, "Read." Muhammad PBUH, who could not read or write, was frightened and replied, "I cannot read." The angel repeated the command, and then revealed the first verses of the Quran. Muhammad PBUH returned home trembling. Khadija Ra comforted him and believed in him without any doubt. Thus began his mission as the last prophet of Allah. He was chosen to guide humanity toward truth, justice, and mercy. At first, Muhammad PBUH shared the message quietly with close family and friends. He taught that there is only one God, that all humans are equal, and that people must live with honesty, kindness, and responsibility. Slowly, people began to accept Islam. However, many leaders of Makkah felt threatened. They feared losing power and control. As Islam spread, the opposition grew stronger. Muhammad PBUH and his followers were insulted, beaten, and tortured. Some Muslims were killed. Despite all this suffering, Muhammad PBUH never responded with hatred. He remained patient and forgiving. He always taught peace and trust in Allah. One of the most painful moments in his life was the year of sorrow, when both his beloved wife Khadija Ra and his uncle Abu Talib passed away. Without their support, the hardship increased. Yet, Muhammad PBUH did not give up. His faith was stronger than his pain. Eventually, Allah commanded him to migrate from Makkah to Madinah. This journey is known as the Hijra. In Madinah, Muhammad PBUH was welcomed as a leader. He built a society based on justice, brotherhood, and respect for all religions. Muslims, Jews, and others lived together with mutual rights and responsibilities. Muhammad PBUH was not just a religious leader, he was also a teacher, judge, husband, father, and friend. He treated everyone with kindness, children, women, the poor, and even his enemies. He said, "The best among you are those who have the best manners." After years of struggle, Muhammad PBUH returned to Makkah peacefully with his followers. Instead of taking revenge on those who had harmed him, he forgave them. He destroyed the idols in the Kaaba and restored the worship of one God. This moment showed his true greatness, not power, but mercy. In his final sermon, Muhammad PBUH reminded people that all humans are equal, regardless of race or status. He emphasized kindness to women, honesty in dealings, and faith in Allah. Shortly after, in the year 632 CE, Muhammad PBUH passed away. Though his life on earth ended, his message lives on. Today, billions of people follow his teachings. Muhammad PBUH taught the world how to live with dignity, compassion, and faith. His story is not just history, it is a timeless lesson for all humanity.